All right. We have a huge game this evening, a winner go home situation. But before we get to that, we have to announce our season 5 award winners. So we will go in, like reverse order of the way you voted on them. So first up, we have our niche of the year, which is Legend of Korra, from Eli on Hivemind. So congratulations to Eli. Niche player of the year will be Alex from the Chicken Hawks. Star Wars finished just about even with Legend of Korra, but he wins Niche Player of the Year for his other strengths in college lacrosse. Next up is Rookie of the Year, which is Steven Rosenbaum from the Macabros. So congrats to him. Very, very tight voting between him and Steven for Mentally Ill. So 1 point difference is what sealed that. I think every rookie got a vote, though, so that's kind of fun. Okay, next we have Most Improved, which will be Will Primos from the Chop House. Primos, a bit of a voting darling this season, and he wins his first ever award. Very solid year for him. Second man of the year is also Will Primos, so it's the year of Primos here in the Ocho. So congrats to him taking home 2 awards. Next we have the Commissioner's Trophy, a team in this game. It's Sandusky's Daycare. Thanks to PD for helping with hosting. They're always on time to their games. They're always enthusiastic about playing. So we wanted to honor them with this award. Primarily, once again, like I said, for PD helping out with the hosting. And lastly, the one we're all waiting for, most valuable player will be going to Alex. So he collects 2 awards. So we have 2 double award winners. So out of the 6 awards, 4 of them are going to 2 people. So it's more of a top-heavy season than normal. But congrats to Alex, his team. Currently 11-2. They will clinch the top seed if they win in about an hour. So well deserved. He has a pure negative on his team that he's overcoming every game, plus Leaf. So it's a tough sledding for him, but he's made it work. So there we go. Those are the award winners. Congrats to everyone who won. And yeah, we'll move on to the game at hand now. As I said, it's huge game, arguably the biggest of the season to this point, because we have Sandusky's Daycare and Team Priapism playing 4 and 9 each, 10th and 11th place, but that could certainly change very quickly. 7.7 points per game to 8.6. The loser will be eliminated with a loss. The winner is still alive, and they'll be hoping for 2 out of 3 of mentally illest Macabros and Frankchester United to lose. If 2 or all 3 lose, they'll make a play-in. Either team, whoever wins this. Sandusky's strong against Priapism all time at 6-3. A loss for Priapism last week to mentally illest. A win for for Sandusky's against the Macabros in the Matthew Peterson Super Bowl. So they're feeling good. We will begin this evening with college football. Does anyone want to double college football?
I think we're gonna pass.
Nah.
I feel like this is a sports category that they may have the least chance to steal.
I kind of like doubling here.
I don't
wish
hate it.
it was.
I don't love doubling as vague as college football, but if you want to double,
I like doubling it.
All right, we'll go out swinging then. We'll
Yeah.
double round
Okay.
1.
All
This
right.
could be it. Might as well.
Sandusky's double round 1. Much as they doubled their first ever category in this league, they're going to double the first category tonight.
We have to be one of the teams that's doubled question 1 more than any other team. If not, we have to be the most.
Probably. I think Macabros doubled their first question ever too. All right.
Okay, good for
This is Priapism's question first. Here you go. Later becoming a first-round pick, running back David Wilson won ACC Player of the Year in 2011 for what school?
I got it.
fucking hate it when PD does that.
I know.
It's like
I have no idea who David Wilson even is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Let me think about it.
What are you thinking, Vigran?
It's our question.
I'm thinking like Vatek, maybe.
We can go with that.
Carolina schools?
What other teams were good back then for in the ACC?
Vatak.
Okay, I say we just go with it.
Let me, Virginia Tech, final answer.
You knew it all along.
Correct. Yeah, we've had speaking of PD saying got it, we've had some requests for next season that we be more vigilant about teams talking during the other team's turn, but I made clear that saying I got it from the other team at the beginning of a turn is never going away.
No, I respect it. It
No,
psychs you out.
That's a strategy point.
It is.
Except for talking after that, we're going to work on tamping down, but the I got it isn't going anywhere.
No, it's a hate the game, not the player kind of situation. I respect it.
All right, Sandusky's, this would give you let me put down your double on my score sheet. This would give you the 1-point lead. Here's your question. Bryce Love, known as the human first down for averaging
come
10
on.
yards per carry.
Stanford. Yeah.
Yep. Stanford final.
That
That's
one
how
was
we
so
double.
much easier.
I'll be honest, like
Pick.
David Wilson, he had a horrible neck injury with the Giants, knocked him out of the NFL. It was really sad.
But Bryce Love was like second in the Heisman, and more recently.
I guess I saw David Wilson play the Orange Bowl, and that's what is coloring my vision there. Another awful Qualls fantasy picks category, except this time instead of NFL, this is an MLB category because he can make awful fantasy picks in any sport he plays in.
No.
Does Priapism want to double this?
Nope.
I think we're gonna pass.
Okay. You can tie the game with this. If you get it, here's your question. In 2019, Qualls drafted this two-time All-Star Pirates pitcher who had just been traded away by an AL East team at the 2018 deadline. He would go 3-9 with a career worst 5.19 ERA that season.
God damn.
Do we want to? Could be the last game of the season. Do we want to call Noah?
Three phone
No one would
calls.
know this.
I don't know.
I can't even think of a single Pirates pitcher from back then. Yeah, I say we phone Noah. Think
Okay.
he's gonna pick up?
No.
Or should we save our phone for Spencer later? Because he's
Yeah,
on.
I kind of want to talk to Noah.
Okay. Okay, then let's do it.
Okay. Call Noah
Calling Noah.
Anderson.
Okay.
Hi, you've reached Noah Anderson. I'm going to be able to answer the phone right now.
Um,
15 seconds.
I've never.
Okay, let's go with Johnny Cueto final answer.
Please
All
record
right,
your
Johnny Cueto.
when you have finished recording. Hang up or press 1 for more.
Will,
He's with his girlfriends right now.
I believe this is Chris Archer.
he was definitely on the Pirates then. I remember that.
And he got traded from the Rays, didn't he?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Chris Archer, final answer?
There you
Correct.
go, Will.
Before the next question, I may have missed this. Did Qualls bet this game?
Yes.
Oh, I
Okay.
was going to
Never
ask
mind.
the
I was
same.
going to say, let's just call
Yes,
it
I thought that too.
Qualls
Damn.
bets all of my games.
him. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think last week I did, or 2 weeks ago, I did another one with these with NFL, and he knew the answers like specifically because he picked them, but he didn't know these because he picked them. He got this one right eventually, but it took him a while. Here's your question to make it 4-1.
Comforting.
In 2018, Qualls apparently thought he was in a dynasty league because he drafted this once top prospect playing for an AL Central team after he was traded by the Red Sox in 2016. He would prove he was too young to contribute by hitting .235 and led the league in strikeouts that season.
Is this Yohan Moncada?
So that would be I was thinking White Sox. Eloy Jimenez was also,
But he came from the Cubs.
yes. So
after he was traded by the Red Sox in 2016.
Okay, I just didn't know Moncada was traded by the Red Sox.
I believe, yeah, Moncada, and then I'm thinking of another guy whose name I don't want to say, but I'm pretty sure he stayed on the Red Sox.
Go with your guess, Will.
Let's go Yohan Moncada, final answer.
Correct.
Chris
There you go,
Sale trade,
Will.
right?
Yes. Along with Michael Kopech. But he's a pitcher. So Will knows Qualls fantasy teams more than Qualls does. And it's 4-1 early. Historical fiction is our category. So these are going to be like well-known myths or misconceptions about the founding fathers. Priapism, do you want to double?
I think this is the one that no, we're not going to double.
Was that a no?
Yeah, that's a no.
We're not going to double.
Does this
I'm
count as
sure
a
it's
trick
0%
question? Because I still don't
educated.
think we've gotten one right.
Well, today might be your day. I have a feeling it will be. Priapism, here's your question. Oh, wait. Let me just let Neil in first. Here it is to make it 4-2. Contrary to popular belief, Thomas Jefferson never signed the Constitution because he was abroad. In this country, he was a U.S. envoy to.
France.
It's my guess. I don't
You
know.
said it like you were very confident.
It's France.
Okay.
Final.
Yep.
He was off getting high with the French.
Getting high with the French, baby.
Didn't he also bring mac and cheese back over from that time?
Yeah. I should have looked into whether that is true or not. That could have been a good one for this category. All right, Sandusky, give me a 5-2 here with this question. This founding father is often suggested to have proposed that the turkey be the official symbol of the United States instead of the eagle. However, he actually pushed for an image of Moses parting the Red Sea.
I thought this was Jefferson.
Like, who else are like Franklin? Ben Franklin, he's the only other one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like Franklin.
The question is, do we want to use a phone a friend here on Dan? I don't even know if you'd know this is like kind of quirky.
I've heard this before. This is a pretty well-known fact. I'm shocked that one of us doesn't know it.
I fucked up. Got it.
Let's do Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's yeah. Benjamin Franklin, final
let's
answer.
do Franklin.
Yes.
Yeah, you're
I
overthinking.
think it's a pretty common, I guess, fake fact that he's.
I thought it was true until 30 seconds ago.
So did I.
Apparently, it is true that he was obsessed with the turkey. Apparently, he just didn't want it to be the symbol of the U.S. Apparently, a ton of them wanted biblical things. Okay, 3-point game. Buffalo restaurants time. First niche tonight for 2 points. As Vigran covers his head with his hands. This
No,
upscale
0%
Italian restaurant inside the Delavan Hotel has been open since 1967 and features chandeliers, marble columns, and a sky painted. Classy place.
John, do you know this?
I no.
You two are worthless.
Wait,
Oh my
is this-
god.
John, is this the hotel that we go up to the rooftop bar?
No, I have no idea what this hotel is. I've never heard of it. I have an idea because it's like
What's-
very
Say the name.
it's very cheesy. Salvatore's.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
It's like the cheesiest restaurant I've ever heard, and this is kind of what I'm getting from
But
that.
doesn't he have his own hotel? Or do you think that is his hotel?
I mean, maybe there's a hotel there too. It's a pretty big building. I've never heard of the Delavan Hotel, and I've lived here my entire life.
Okay, I mean, I feel like we have to go with it because we can't go with anything
All
else.
right, Salvatore's final answer.
Okay, enjoy it. What a pull! That is correct.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's Salvatore's. Yeah, I had to check because there's some it's called different things in different places. But yes, apparently it is kind of cheesy, but good pull. It's number 10 on TripAdvisor in Buffalo restaurants, and it's 3rd or 4th for Italian food.
It is not number 10. Number 10 is Fat Bob's
Bob's.
Steakhouse.
Bob's.
It was a
Salvatore-
lot.
You guys would pick restaurants that neither Tyler and I would ever go to.
You
Salvatore is
requested
more
the
orange
niche.
than
You
Trump.
picked a whole city.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is that you picked the restaurants that we wouldn't go to. Like
I
I'm
like
not,
Italian food.
I
don't
just
know.
find that interesting. Like
I
I'm
mean,
not
I'd like
saying
to go to
anything about you.
Salvatore's. He's a pretty orange man. Wouldn't you say, Sean?
Oh yeah.
All right, pardon my take. Here's your question, Sandusky's, to bring it back to a 3-point game. During the pandemic, PFT and Big Cat started a segment where they reviewed popular TV shows due to the lack of sports to discuss, including a documentary about a competition to set the record score in what video game?
It's Donkey Kong, isn't it?
Is it Donkey Kong?
Wasn't it Fistful of Quarters, King of Kong, or something like that? It's Fistful of
Yeah,
Quarters.
King of Kong, Donkey Kong. It's definitely Donkey Kong.
It's Fistful of Quarters is the name of the documentary.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it's Donkey. Yeah, it's definitely Donkey
I
Kong.
probably haven't gotten this episode yet.
Donkey
it's
Kong,
got-
final answer.
Yeah,
Correct.
there we go.
Is that a joke?
Well, the joke
Petey's
is
like
that
6 months behind.
I don't miss episodes, and I don't have a long commute. So I am currently listening to Super Bowl week preview episodes right now, as I catch up.
And is that because that's how you like to do things, or is that because of trivia?
It's because I have like a 10-minute commute to work, so I don't
think that like once it's like a month.
This
like,
started prior to trivia,
It,
Matt.
it doesn't
Because
matter.
in college, he was always behind too.
I was good in college.
Google Earth. So
No.
going to see a picture of the Earth with like satellite image, no borders, no anything. It's going to be pointing an arrow at a certain location in the world, and you have to name what country that arrow is pointing into. Priapism, do you want to double this?
No.
Okay. Priapism are the most confident team in the league when they don't want to double. They're like, absolutely fucking not. Why would you ask me?
We're very self-aware that we suck.
If I'm in a good mood, then I am enjoying it. All right, here's your question. The point of the arrow below is located in what country?
Isn't that like South Korea?
Yeah. Final.
Correct.
Oh, we should have doubled.
Okay, so you have your double, and you're getting around. It's not a blowout by any means, still pretty close. Sandusky's, here's your question. The point of the arrow below is located in what country?
Is that Turkey?
Iran?
No,
Iran. Yeah.
Iran.
Afghanistan?
It's Iran.
Yeah.
Iran. Final.
Final answer.
Correct again. Iran. Okay, so back to a 3-point game.
Good category. I like that one.
Yeah, I don't know how I came up with it, but
You guys have done the country outlines before, but the Google Earth is a good twist on it.
yeah, because country outlines kind of gotten like overplayed, I think. So I was trying to figure out another way to go about it. Okay, niche 2 March Madness time for Vigran and Priapism for 2 points. Before St. Peter's Cinderella run of the Elite Eight, the MAAC's last tournament wins came from this school that had back-to-back upsets in 2007 and 2008.
Well, shit. I don't know.
What about is Memphis in the MAC?
I think
No,
so.
they were in Conference USA at that point, and they were a 1 seed that year. Back-to-back upsets. So they made the Sweet 16.
Sorry, no, that's like one upset each year. Like
Oh.
and the 2008.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I have no clue.
What about Bowling Green?
Nope, they're in the MAC, but the other MAC.
Oh,
What's Bonaventure?
Iona, final answer.
I don't know another school in this conference.
Yeah, I don't know either. I didn't even know Iona was in the conference.
I don't know if Iona is in this conference.
No, Iona was in the tournament this year. I don't. Well, Vigran don't more, so maybe they are.
Yeah. Do we have any guess? Do we want to guess some sort of northeast?
George Mason. I don't think they're in this.
I don't hate
Do you
George
think that's
Mason.
George Mason?
Yeah.
Final answer.
This would be Siena. They beat Vanderbilt.
Oh, with Fran McCaffrey.
Oh.
Oh,
They beat Vanderbilt and then Ohio State. But when they beat Ohio State, they were a 9 seed, so they were a good team that year.
I should have gotten that one. That's my bad.
Saga Comics is our next category tonight.
Afraid of Mindy Project.
How did Isabel die to become a horror? What was her manner of death?
Ooh. She was sliced in half.
I get water.
That would be the answer.
Ooh. Am I going to need to be more specific than that, Matt?
That is the level of specificity I would accept without saying whether that's the correct answer or not.
Okay.
Lock it in, buddy.
I believe she was blown up and split in half. So like,
I would
they
need.
stepped.
Oh, go ahead.
I believe she stepped on a landmine and was blown in half. Final answer.
Correct. I was looking for the landmine as the part of it I was looking for.
Okay. All right.
There you
Thank
go.
God you pulled that part out, Will.
Yeah. That's really sad, though.
But she's like a ghost.
The way she dies as a horror is even worse.
Oh, I didn't realize she died as a horror. I didn't realize that a ghost could die.
Yes, it's a big thing.
Okay. All right. Album covers, music category. I think I've done this before. You're going to see 3 album covers. 2 will be by the same band. 1 will be by a different band. So you have to name the band that released 2 of the albums and which one wasn't by them. Priapism, do you want to double this?
No.
Okay. Here's your question. Identify the band that released 2 of these 3 albums and which one is not theirs.
I think it's the last one, and it's the Strokes.
Isn't the middle
So,
one?
wait.
Wait, we have to say
I
the
see.
last.
What?
Isn't the middle one Arctic Monkeys?
Yeah. So I mean, Arctic Monkeys, and the last one's not theirs.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Final.
Correct. Sean's having a very solid game tonight. Yes, both on the left are Arctic Monkeys, and then that is the Strokes. Okay, so there's your 6 points. Sandusky's, here's your question. Identify the band that released 2 of these 3 albums, and which one is not theirs.
I know the band. Which album isn't theirs?
Yeah, I only recognize.
Because I know the middle one.
Yeah.
Do you know the middle one?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
So do we think that person has another one of these 2?
So I think the middle one's the Black Keys. The right is Foo Fighters. So I think the middle one is the Black Keys and the left and right are the Foo Fighters.
I thought middle was Kendrick Lamar.
No.
No.
Middle is the Black Keys. And then
Okay.
the right and I guess the left are Foo Fighters.
So it would be Foo Fighters middle.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, Foo Fighters middle. Final answer.
Correct.
Go
But
for money.
confused about the answer when knowing all 3 of the albums. Okay. Sandusky's very hot tonight. Next category is true American soccer players. So
No.
this is about American soccer players that are like dual nationals that have
Oh no.
questionable ties to the U.S. but decided to play for the U.S. anyway. Here's your question, Priapism. This right back, who has spent the majority of his career with Eintracht Frankfurt, was born and raised in Germany, but chose to represent the U.S., making the 2014 World Cup squad.
Got it.
Landon Donovan.
That's what I was gonna say. Mm. Yeah, I don't know.
I just wanted to say Zlatan. I was hoping it was going to be a Zlatan answer.
For American?
Well, I was hoping it was going to be like going to the Los Angeles. I don't know. I just want to say Zlatan. He's got a cool name.
Say it.
Landon Donovan.
Final.
This is Julian Green.
Oh,
First time he touched the ball against Belgium. It was the goal. Julian Green, final.
Oh, fuck.
Not a right back. This is Timothy Chandler.
Oh,
was
well, I saw
Julian
Germany
Green
in
was a
2014 World Cup.
Yeah, Julian Green was a forward.
That's true. I didn't even look at the position.
He's played most
I
of his
thought the
career in
position was wrong, but I knew Julian Green had the Germany ties.
Yeah,
If
that's
said
all
Tim
I.
Howard, but only said Tim, would we have gotten partial credit?
Sure, why not? Okay,
This better be Julian Green then.
it is not. This striker, who has played for numerous teams, including Werder Bremen, was born in Alabama to Icelandic parents and moved to Iceland when he was 3, but decided to play for the U.S., making the 2014 World Cup squad.
Do we want to use our phone a friend on Spencer or? do we have
Yeah,
an-
Spencer's in here. I have no clue.
I played a shit ton of the 2014 FIFA, so I somewhat remember the squad, and I don't know who this could be still. But I think striker, Chris Wondolowski comes to mind. I just
I
don't
think
know.
we just used our phone a friend here, PD.
Okay.
We can't take it with us. So.
You want to give him a call?
Yeah, I think we're gonna phone a friend Spencer.
Okay, Spencer, when you start talking, it'll be 30
All
seconds.
right. So I can picture this guy. I'm not positive on his name. I think his name is Aaron Johansson, something like that. He's like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
Yeah,
And he did
yeah,
play
there
a
was
lot
a
for the
Johansson,
U.S.
yeah.
I'm just not positive if that's his name or not. Something like that.
Well, I believe we can just do a
Is-
last name, right?
Yeah, is
Matt?
Can we just do
Johansson,
Johansson, Matt?
is that unique enough?
Johansson, final answer.
Okay, well, he said it. It's Aaron Johansson, so.
Thank you.
This is
Thank
why
you, Spencer.
next season we'll acquire both, and it'll just make a lot more clarity. Instead of me deciding whether Johansson is a common name. Okay. 12-6. I believe that does clinch the game because there's 5 points left. We'll press on, as always, to fictional restaurants. TV category here. Priapism, do you want to double? One sports category left after this.
I think we should wait until the sports category. Right?
Here's
Yeah,
your question. Monk's Cafe was a staple for the main characters of this sitcom, one of whom loved their big salad.
Do I have to
What
name
about-
the character or the sitcom?
Sitcom.
Seinfeld.
Final.
Correct. The big salad. There's so many fictional restaurants. I'm going to use this category for like 6 seasons. Okay.
I'm going to guess this next one is going to be Friends.
Okay, you were wrong. Tough game for PD guessing the answers to the questions that haven't appeared yet.
It's a tough
Got it.
business.
Diner needed to be prepared to serve up copious amounts of waffles with whipped cream or eggs and bacon, depending on
This
which.
is Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
Final answer.
God, it's a tough game to read the whole question. Okay, that's correct. This might be a season high for Sandusky.
I don't like that they
It's
got NBC specified and we did not get NBC specified,
Because yours was Seinfeld.
which was on NBC.
All right, Priapism or doubling category 10. It's NBA team payrolls. Here's your question. Name the missing player from this team's top 5 largest contracts in terms of total value. So not just this year, total contract value and guaranteed money.
What do you think of
No
Norman
remaining
Powell?
Of who?
Norman Powell.
Dude, I don't know. I only know Stephen Dunwoody.
You mean Spencer Dinwiddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right, Vigran.
Thanks, Sean. Final.
It is right. So 9 points for Priapism. Honestly, not a bad showing, but Sandusky's had a very good game. Last category, a question. Name the missing player from this team's top 5 largest contracts in terms of total value.
So it's the Heat.
Who are players on the Heat? Duncan Robinson, maybe.
Ooh, yeah, I think it's Duncan Robinson because he signed a decent sized deal recently.
Kevin Love just signed, but I don't think he's.
He didn't sign for $64 million.
Yeah, he didn't sign for $64 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that
I
one.
think you're right. Tim Robinson.
Final.
Correct. So that wraps up tonight with a final score of 14-9. Sandusky's literally missed 2 questions the entire game, so it's pretty hard to lose when you do that. Obviously, I have no tail of the tape because we don't know. Well, Priapism won't be playing next week. Sandusky's might be if they get some help. I won't make Priapism have to say anything. But P, you're alive, so now you just have to wait and see and hope that results go your way.
Yeah, we will be having a pizza party, hopefully, with Dabo and dancing in the tournament.
All right, fair enough. So
one more comment. We would like to thank Kyle Qualls because if he shut his whore mouth, we would have a guaranteed spot in the playoffs or the play-in. But he couldn't shut his whore mouth during a game,
This
and
is
so
true.
now we have to pray and hope that Primos and Preston will lead us to the promised land.
yeah, footerless Chop House having to beat McEnroe's is a tough break for all the other teams that are hoping for a loss there. Hypnotoads using name those feet also not very helpful, but they have a full strength squad at least, so they could still beat Manchester United. And we'll see how we do against mentally illest later tonight. All right, thanks for playing, guys.
Thanks, guys. Good game.
All right.